What's up, guys? So we are doing more Fusion Cup battles, going up against my friend GreenHeronVA, and not using any Pokemon in particular. I will be trying out other Pokemon like Cloyster in the coming days, so definitely stay tuned for that. But we're just going up. We did, I believe, 8 games. And her team is going to be Shiftry, Alolan, Sandslash, Bronzong, Alolan, Marowak, Altaria, and Wishcash. Mine is Bronzong, Poliwrath, Shiftry, Wigglytuff, Wishcash, and Noctowl. So let's go ahead and see what happens. So I do have my Noctowl. Getting off that Sky attack against Altaria, she will opt to use the shield, so totally fine by me. Let's see. I will not shield this one. It is going to be a Sky attack. Knew I would be able to live it. Tried to get through the Sky attack, just was not able to do so. That's okay. I'm going to bring in my Wishcash. Now, I knew I really couldn't farm this one down, unfortunately, which is incredibly unfortunate. So we're just charging up a bunch of energy, and I'm going to go ahead and use the Mud Bomb, hoping that this would knock out Altaria. Honestly, I didn't even think that it would, and it doesn't. So that's really unfortunate. I'm going to use another Mud Bomb to hopefully knock it out. Yeah, this will knock out that Altaria. So we do go ahead and successfully knock it out. She will bring in Shiftry, though. This is not looking good for me. We are able to switch in and catch the Leaf Blade, which we are going to be able to do, but because of how squishy we are, we still take a lot, and she's able to switch into a Alolan Marowak. Now, this is actually not a bad matchup for us, because Foul Play will do a lot to Alolan Marowak, but she still has a shield, and she's going to be able to farm us down. So we're going to bring in my Wishcash. We do get off that Mud Bomb, which is good, but we don't have enough firepower to be able to knock out this Marowak, and even if we did, we still wouldn't have won because she has a Pokemon in the back. So she does go ahead and take game 1, so very good game. Very good game. All these games were good, of course. It's always a pleasure. Thank you for contacting me and asking me to battle. So she is going to lead with Shiftry, and I will lead with my Poliwrath. Definitely not bad for me. We'll see what happens. She will go for the Leaf Blade. I am going to go ahead and take it because I knew I could take it. It does a lot of damage, but I still knew I could take it. I am going to go ahead and get off my Dynamic Punch, hoping she does not shield this one, but she will. I was hoping maybe she thought it was an Ice Punch and not shield it. So I will shield this so I could try to get to another charge move, another Dynamic Punch. So we are charging up, and we do get to that Dynamic Punch. So let's see if we are going to be able to knock out this Shiftry. We won't, because she does shield it. So she does use both shields. Unfortunately, I can't get to another one. I thought it was a little bit too risky to try and shield that and try to get to one. So I do allow Poliwrath to go down, and I bring in my Wigglytuff, and she's going to switch. Now, I switch immediately. That was definitely a bad switch on my end, because that was a blind switch on her. She switched into Altaria against my Wigglytuff. I'm assuming that was a mistake on her end. She probably meant to switch into her other Pokemon, but I blind switch into Wishcash. Wigglytuff would have been fantastic for me in that situation. So we could have won this one. We do knock out Altaria, but she does have that Shiftry, which again, Wigglytuff would be able to handle just fine. She's going to knock out my Wishcash, and we do bring in the Wigglytuff, which, as I said, we're going to be able to knock out this Shiftry. We do shield that up because that would still do a lot, and we do knock out the Shiftry, but the final Pokemon is a Alolan Marowak. I'm assuming when she switched into Altaria, she meant to switch into a Alolan Marowak, because I don't really see somebody switching Altaria into Wigglytuff unless she was hoping I did a blind switch, but that would be like next level type of play. So that may have been a mistake switch on her end. I'm not sure. She didn't specify. She didn't say that. So maybe she'll let me know after she watches the video. But regardless, there were 2 ways I could have won this. One, if I didn't blind switch, that was definitely a bad play because we would have had the Wigglytuff against the Altaria. And 2, if she did switch into a Alolan Marowak against my Altaria, I would have blind switched into that Wishcash, and we would have ended up winning that game. But because I blind switched, it didn't work out for me, and we end up losing. A lot of blind switches I have been losing quite a bit, so maybe I should stop doing them, right? But that's okay. So we do lose that game, though, fair and square. So we're going to go ahead and jump into another one. Absolutely terrible lead for us. And then, obviously, we get counted by this Shiftry. She's just going to charge up energy, get off this Foul Play. I didn't even want to protect Bronzong because I knew another Foul Play afterwards would be coming along. So we do have 2 counters to Shiftry, which is definitely good. I do bring in that Wigglytuff. We know a Leaf Blade is going to be coming. It's actually going to be a Foul Play. I guess she clicked on it before seeing what I brought in. So we are able to take that Foul Play. It's better to take a Foul Play, I guess, than a Leaf Blade, right? So she will bring in that Alolan Sandslash, and she's going to hit us with a charge move. Let's see what it is going to be. It's going to be an Ice Punch, so we're able to take it. I didn't want to shield my Wigglytuff either because I knew my charm damage is not going to be doing much to the Sandslash. And so I decided to just let it go. I mean, I still have 2 shields. I also have a Noctowl against the Sandslash, which is another bad matchup for me. So I'm like, I guess I'm going to shield these attacks. I mean, she still has 2 shields, so there's nothing I could do. But I'm not giving up, but there's nothing I could do. Man, I mean, I've been playing really well in the Fusion Cup, in my opinion. I mean, it's a cup I really enjoy, and I've been doing well in it, but like then Green Heron comes along, just like smacks me across the face a little bit and refuses to allow me to do anything, but that's okay. So she is going to get off another charge attack. It's going to be that Ice Punch. We actually survive it, but obviously we can't win. There's no way. She still has a shield, so she does go ahead and win that game. So well played, really nice game, and we are going to jump into another game. I'm going to lead with my Shiftry, and she's going to lead with a Shiftry of her own. So it is a mirror match. So let's see who has the better Shiftry. Spoiler warning, it is going to be her, you know. So that's okay. So let's see. She gets off a Leaf Blade. I could take it. I'm just charging up energy. I do get off a Leaf Blade. And this Leaf Blade is going to do a decent amount of damage, I guess. But we get off another Leaf Blade. Just going for Leaf Blades. You might as well. Leaf Blade is more energy efficient. It takes 1 more Snarl to get to. You might as well just go for Leaf Blade. She will go for a Leaf Blade, I believe. It is going to be Leaf Blade. And as you can see, we're going to be knocked out by Snarl. So I don't have a good Shiftry in this video, but I actually found like a rank. I think it's a rank 18, so we actually do have one now for like the future, but this one wasn't good, so at least we have one now that's good. Anyway, I'm gonna obviously switch, and then she's gonna switch, and this is terrible for me. So yeah, you guys can pretty much guess what happens. My Poliwrath cannot touch her Marowak, and she knows it. So we don't have Hydro Pump, which is really unfortunate for us. So we're just gonna go ahead and go for Ice Punches just to get whatever damage. I mean, there's really no reason for her to shield this. We don't even have Bubble as a charge move. Mudshot is super effective, but it's still not a good move. It's a good move, but it's not a good move to do damage. So we're just trying to get as much damage as possible, going for the Ice Punch after Ice Punch after Ice Punch. She will shield that one up, and she does go for a charge move. So at least we burned a little bit of energy. I thought she was going to try and faint me down, so I guess we have that going for us. But the thing is, Noctowl's not going to be able to take on the Alolan Sandslash. So, you know, obviously we could wall this Marowak quite nicely with Shadow Ball and Bone Claw, but we're so low, and she has a Sandslash in the back. We have 2 shields, but it's not going to matter because Powder Snow is going to be able to feint us down. But I'm still playing with it. I'm still going with it. She does use Bone Club, and we will be able to feint that down. We do have energy banked, but again, we're not going to be able to knock it out. I figured, okay, let's go for the Sky Attack. Let's take the shield. We don't even take the shield, so I go for Nightshade just to see how much damage it would do. And I was expecting the shield. She actually does not shield that either. Now, obviously, I guess she knew she would have lived it, so I guess there was no reason to shield, but I would have shielded just because why not, you know. But either way, she does go ahead and win that. So that's like 4 games that we lost. And here's another bad lead for us. So I am going to go ahead and charge up a little bit and try and catch the Psyshock. Unfortunately, she doesn't use it. So she switches to a Alolan Marowak, though, which is really good for us. So I'm really happy to see this. I wasn't sure if that was a mistake. I don't think it was a mistake, only because... No, obviously I didn't know this at the time, but all 3 Pokemon she brought were weak to Mud Bomb and ground moves. Of course, I didn't know that at this time, so she really didn't have an out against my Pokemon. As you can see, she has a Alolan Sandslash. Looked like she lagged a little bit. I let her get a couple Powder Snows off, but at this point it doesn't really matter because Wishcash is going to be able to destroy all of these Pokemon, right? I mean, it gets to Mud Bombs so fast. So we are going to go ahead and shield this Ice Punch up. And we are going to get to another Mud Bomb. So at least we're going to be able to take a game. You know, she's not going to completely sweep me all 8 games. So that's good for us, right? You know, and because I knew my Wishcash was good against all of her Pokemon, I do decide to shield this one just to stay healthy. Just so I could get as much damage off against the Bronzong as possible. So we do go ahead and feint that Sandslash down and then go for a Mud Bomb. And she will shield that totally fine. She'll get off a charge move. It's going to be Psyshock, I believe. It is Psyshock. We do live it, and I am going to be able to get off a Mud Bomb, and this Mud Bomb is going to do a lot of damage to that Bronzong, and I do switch out just to try and farm down with Snarl, but, you know, I didn't really need to. Anyway, we're going to be hit with the Psyshock. We could take it, so we're just going to feint that Bronzong, and we do go ahead and win that one, so... Very good game, very well played, but at least we do win one, so... But anyway, that's good. So we're going to go ahead and jump into another one. We do lead with Poliwrath. She leads with Altaria, so I'll definitely take this matchup. As I've mentioned before, Poliwrath does win with the Ice Punch. She will switch, though, maybe not wanting to take an Ice Punch. However, she switches into Shiftry, which is not a bad switch because it is a Grass type, but because we had so much energy charged up, we were able to get off a Dynamic Punch and take a shield. We bring in Wigglytuff. I do decide to shield this one up, and I'm trying to feint down Shiftry. Because Shiftry charges up super fast, she is going to be able to get off a Leaf Blade, and we're just going to be able to feint down the Shiftry. In comes that Alolan Marowak. Obviously, Alolan Marowak walls Wigglytuff quite nicely. We're going to get off a Poliwrath, but no real reason to shield it. I mean, it does okay damage. The damage is adding up, and that's basically the goal of Wigglytuff at this point. Now, I know that Alolan Marowak has energy, but we do resist both Bone Club and Shadow Ball with Shiftry. Fire Spin is super effective, but you know, we do resist the charge moves, so I am able to take those. She does get off another Shadow Ball. I mean, the damage adds up. That Shadow Ball actually does a lot. I'm going to go for the Leaf Blade because I know at this range it is going to knock out that Marowak. So she does opt to shield. Totally fine. She'll knock out my Shiftry. And then I bring in my Poliwrath. And obviously, as I've said before, we do get walled with Poliwrath. Because we don't have Hydro Pump, but because it's so low and so weak, we don't have to worry about it. She brings in the Altaria. I am going to go ahead and go for that Ice Punch. Not going to knock it out, but it's going to do more than half, so I just need 2 Ice Punches. And we're trying to get to another one. She does get off a Sky Attack. Obviously, I have to shield if I want to survive. There's no way I'm going to survive if I don't shield. And then we get off an Ice Punch with this Poliwrath, and we are going to be able to knock out that Altaria. So we do go ahead and take that game. So good game. We're going to jump into another one. As I said, we have 8 games in this game. I do lead with my Shiftry. She leads with Shiftry. So again, it's a mirror match, and I know that. And I know she has a better Shiftry than I do. But I'm still sticking around. She does hit me with Leaf Blade. Obviously, no reason to shield that. I am going to charge up. We do get to a Leaf Blade, and I am going to go ahead and use it. You know, maybe we'll take a shield during these adventures. We do get to another one. I believe I got off 1 extra Snarl than she did. That's why I'm able to get back-to-back before she's able to. And then I bring in my Noctowl and immediately delete that Shiftry, so she's not able to charge up. She does bring in the Sandslash, though, which is really unfortunate, but at least we were able to knock out the Shiftry. I do go for the Sky Attack. Just want to get whatever damage I can against the Sandslash. Obviously, she could just farm up. She does go for the Ice Punch. We're going to be able to live it, but obviously it's super effective and it's going to do a good amount of damage to us. We get off Sky Attack, which is definitely going to be good for us because the damage does add up, right? You know, so that Sandslash is actually getting really low despite us losing that matchup. It did get really low because Noctowl did knock out the Shiftry, which is what we wanted. So I bring in Wish Cash and then I switch into Shiftry to try and so I bring in Wish Cash and then switch into Shiftry, and it didn't work out for me because she is able to, because I go invisible. So I don't know if she saw it invisible or not, but either way, whatever I was trying to do, it didn't work out, and I was just invisible. I don't know if she saw it, as I said, being invisible, but it was like glitchy or whatever. Anyway, she brings in the Alolan Marowak, and we're basically in a good position. I just have to go for these Mud Bombs, so I'm going to go ahead and go for one, and then we go for another one against this Alolan Marowak. And yeah, in an excellent position, she will shield that one up. Totally fine. We still have 2 shields, so we're going to be able to shield these attacks. It doesn't matter if she throws 2 Bone Clubs at me. I'm still going to shield, right? She's not going to be able to get to a Shadow Ball. And even if she was, I could have shielded it anyway because I still had 1 shield left. So we do get to that Mud Bomb and knock out the Marowak. So we do go ahead and win this one. A little bit of a weird game because, as I said, I tried to pull some sneaky switch and I went invisible. I don't know if she saw that I was invisible or not. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. But either way, we do go ahead and pull that one out. So really good game. So we're going to jump into, is this the last one or is there one more after this? I'm not too sure. But I'm going to lead with Wigglytuff and she leads with Wishcash. So I'm just charging up. She's charging up as well. I'm just trying to knock this thing out with Charm. So we are going to go ahead and take this attack. It is going to be a Mud Bomb. That is totally fine. And let's see what happens. So there goes another Mud Bomb. And we take it as well. So I do go ahead and go for the Ice Beam because I didn't want to get to another one, to be honest with you. So she does shield it up because I guess she knew she could get to another one. So that's fine. I am going to go ahead and allow Wigglytuff to go down. So Wigglytuff does fall. But we took a shield. We lose switch advantage, but at least we took a shield. So I am going to go ahead and bring in my Wishcash and charge up. Feint that down with Mudshot and have energy in the bank. Shiftry does come out, and I do pull the switch into my Noctowl. Obviously, Foul Play does a lot, but I still switch into Noctowl. She switches into Altaria. That's okay, though. I'll take this matchup. I am going to go ahead and go for the Sky Attack. And then she's going to go ahead and, well, we're both going to go ahead and lag a little bit, but that's okay. You know, just waiting for it to happen. I don't know if she got off a couple extra hits. I don't know if I did. We were both, I think, lagging, but it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Sky Attack, and this will be met with a shield, so that's fine. And she's going to go ahead and go for a charge move. I still have both of my shields. I am going to go ahead and shield this one up so I can try to get to another Sky Attack, and I do get to a Sky Attack, so we are able to do it. I wasn't sure if this would knock out Altaria, honestly. I thought it would. It does knock it out. I knew it was going to be close, and then Shiftry comes in, and I don't think I shield. Yeah, I don't shield this because I thought she could probably get to 2, and I knew if I didn't shield it, I'd be able to get to a Blizzard and knock out the Shiftry. And that's going to be game. So we each won 4 games, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much for checking out my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, check out one of my other videos that you'll probably enjoy.